The views expressed by our guests in the following video are solely the opinions of our guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of the Ola 7 podcast show. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, it's another day, another dollar. I'm always excited when I get to have another chance again to sit here and have a conversation with important people while still entertaining you from wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you are watching Life and Stuff with Noma. And you know how we do it right here on Life and Stuff. If it's your first time here, we literally have conversations with your favorite people. And again, if it's your first time here, do make sure that you subscribe to the Ola 7 YouTube channel. Okay? It's very important. Your subscription matters to us. Your likes, your love, your share, your comments, they're very important to us. So thank you so much for taking your time out of your very busy schedule to watch this show. We appreciate it. Now today, for every event to make sense, you need that person. For every event, you get? Yes. Today I have DJ IROQ in the building. I wish we had a mixer or something here.
I should have brought mine.
Right? How are you doing?
Fine, and yourself?
I'm good. How's 2025 treating you so far?
It's good.
It's good.
Can't complain. It's good.
Mari zenyu ziripo.
Banana mari. Life matters the most.
Okay. So Mari rato drama. All right. So I want you to be as comfortable as you can be, right? So we're gonna start with rapid fire questions, right? So I want you to be as honest. Don't overthink it. Just answer whatever that comes into your mind.
Of course.
Okay. First question: your go-to hype song in a set?
Sister Billy.
Yeah, that is much. I was gonna be disappointed if you say something else.
No, it's an anthem for every DJ.
It is, right? Yeah, it is.
It's a fire song.
The biggest pet peeve as a DJ.
What people do to me actually, right? I'm sorry, my days are request like when they pull you. Hey, can I? Hey. I don't like that.
Okay. Late nights or early mornings?
Early mornings.
Early mornings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. One thing you always carry to a gig?
Laptop. Definitely laptop.
Okay. Worst song request you've ever received?
Worst song. I can't remember the name, but it was some Pakistani song. So the chicks, they had their investors with them. So they said, at least you should have one song. Then he just sent a screenshot to the girls, and they came in and I said, what song is this? They said, I don't know, then play. Then I played it. Eesh. I was like, damn. But they had to entertain me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But the rest of the crowd...
Yeah. It was an awkward moment.
So is that like your worst moment in your life as a DJ?
Yeah, I can say. It was less than 3 minutes, but hey, what I felt then was...
It felt like it was a whole hour.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So now we get into the serious stuff, but not so serious, right? Yeah. So you were born Bernard Fatto. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah. However way you want to put it.
Oh, okay. So how did the IROQ come about?
When I was still a rookie back in 2008, 2009, there's a joint we used to, like, it was a joint everyone used to go to. It was called Kebana in Masasa. I used to work with Tino Ponagatsande. My other name is Tino.
Okay.
So when they started advertising DJ Tino, I was DJ Djing.
Oh,
so now people started thinking it was Tinopona Katsani, because that's the time she was also doing radio. So they said, I know what, people they think it's me. You need you talented. You need to show people that it's you, it's not me. So everyone was saying, this guy, you rock. So I said, okay, so I rock.
Oh.
Okay. So I just made it colloquial of I rock, and just made it like it's misspelled or something like that. Just colloquial for I rock. Dona kids.
So I don't know why I thought it's a name, something different, because in Kwandil it's IROQ, not IROQ.
So people pronounce it differently, but like the originality of it is
IROQ.
Yeah. Then others pronounce it like an I and a rock. Then others say I dombo, like they just keep it, maybe your rock is like the dombo thing. You know what I'm saying? I rock.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So Kumba, do they call you IROQ?
I don't even allow anyone close to me to call me that. I don't want people to have that perception that they live with. Okay, IROQ.
Okay.
Do teachers call the teacher Kumba? No, they're not. IROQ is just, it's for the internet, it's for the private gigs, it's for the whatever. And it's not for the family. Everyone around me, if ever I see anyone who saved my name as IROQ, when their family ask them not to.
Oh, okay.
However, you know me, uncle, however, you know me, brother, right that way, Baba Coco or whatever it is. Yeah.
Now, speaking of family, let us in on your upbringing and how your love for music came about.
We have... I have an uncle who used to be a DJ. He's still a DJ, but he didn't go commercial. He didn't get into mainstream like clubs or concerts or whatever it is. He had PA system from way back then. Then I used to work. I had a certain job somewhere else. I was in the accounts department as an admin at Avenues Clinic back in the day. But now, because things were not moving well for me, and I said, I approached him because I was seeing the PA system. It was there every day. I was like, can I not make use of this? Because he also had a job. So he started teaching me things slowly. And it's normal for someone to just love music naturally. So it would be easier if you're someone who already follows music to be a DJ. But DJing, it's an inborn thing. It's art that's already in you. Because back in school, I used to handle the variety shows, the entertainment shows, and everything was in me. So now it was easier for me to encompass everything and come up with this path I have taken.
Okay. Saka, you were an admin at Avenues Clinic.
I was working in the admin.
In the admin.
Yeah.
Proper, like wearing formal.
Formal, need accounts. This form, the diagnosis is gastroenteritis. What medication they're gonna get. Then I do the accounts, whatever. I file the items, whatever it is, like admin work.
Okay.
At a hospital.
It's funny now when you talk about it. So when you did that, was it because it's something that you loved doing?
It was by default. When I finished my A's, I did not go to Varsity Street. So I one of my friends, my old friends, said that in the meantime you can come help us here. I was at Acadia Medical Center. So what happened is one night came this lady. She wanted to be seen, but she did not have all her paperwork with her, like the medical aid and the papers that support that the medical aid is up to date. So I refused for her to be seen. Then after a while, she came back. I told her, if you ever go inside and I get fired because you lying of the medical aid, you will be in charge. I don't know what you're going to do.
You take care of it.
Then she went inside. She was seen. When she came back, she gave me a card. So she was the MD for Avenues Clinic. I was like, okay. And it was way bigger than where I was then. And it was like high-end private hospital then. I don't know now who's, the following Monday, I was there looking for a job. Then straight I was told, you were supposed to work here. So she said, the reason why I got you is because I say you love your work, you know how to do admin. You just can't let people get seen without proving that they will pay their bills and whatever. That's how I get to be at Avenues Clinic. Just going to see it and said, your work is already here. Your position is already here. That's how I got to be there. Yeah.
So when you then started music, kumbava kazvinzwisisa here?
obviously because
Uncle already does
Uncle
that.
was doing the same thing. He had to have a chat with everyone. Please, if you see someone being a DJ, that's because
nice.
the perception with my guitar in Zimbabwe, you already know how it is. People they have whatever, and I will help him to sail through until he becomes a household name. And probably that's where we're working to be, and that's where we're heading.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your first gig, the very first gig you played it, do you still remember?
Okay. There is a first gig that I played with him. I remember it was at some minister's house. They had a braai or something like that. That's when I played. There were only about 12, 15 people. They had fun, and I was also happy. Those 15 people, I was seeing them as 15,000. I was seeing then there's also a time where I did my first club set. Then there's also a time I did my first concert set.
Okay.
So it's different. The feelings are different.
First club set, because I think when we club, I pressure still recognition.
So the clubs, they what can I say? It's a pattern. In a club, it's like it's already there. You just need to fit in and twitch a lot of things that you'll be identified with as a DJ.
Okay.
But things they are already there. It's scripted. The club is scripted. People come with the chicks or whatever, whoever. They come, they have fun, they have drinks, they go away. That's the script. But now, how do you make it different from the previous DJ, from the other DJ, from the next DJ? That's how you go about it. Okay. Working on how you mix working on a playlist or something like that. So in a club, yeah. Scripted.
Then with the concert, how do you handle it, man? Because sometimes also part of your music, there's like artists that are actually performing.
That you have to know. If you're a DJ, that you have to know that you should never play any song either from the stable the artist is going to play with, or a feature with the artist that is on the lineup, or anything close to that artist.
No matter how good the song is.
No matter how good the song is, no matter how fire the song is, you should never. If you're a DJ, you don't even need to be told that. Unless you are this DJ that are just coming today because they've just bought a laptop and a controller. It's different.
Okay.
Yeah, because today we have DJs because they just think they can be DJs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've become this superstar, and you've worked with Military Touch. Superstar. You are, because when we talk of DJs in Zim, we cannot not mention your name.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can finish. You're saying something about MTM.
So you worked with Military Touch, Mafilizolo, Diamond Platinum, Coffee Olomide. How did you end up in Military Touch?
Okay, first things first. Maybe one day I'll be a superstar, but I'm heading there. Things that come with being a superstar, most of them we don't have them in Zimbabwe. For DJs, we don't have. We are not. DJs are not as recognized as they would be in another industry, like in SA, in Kenya, in UK. So being a superstar, I don't know, maybe they are superstar DJs in that's what people call me where I come from, superstar DJ, ghetto superstar, ghetto youth pro max, something like that, but I just brush it off. What I can say is maybe I'm just a popular DJ. I'm just someone who knows a lot of people. No. I'm okay. I don't want people to have the wrong picture here.
I'm saying it. You are a superstar. When we speak of DJs in Zimbabwe, we have to mention you.
I appreciate it.
And a lot of others.
Let me proceed there.
Yes.
This is how good to be at MTM. We did a couple of concerts with Jay. I call him Jay. Apparently they were from different promoters, but we were on the same lineup for so many gigs until we both recognized why are we being booked together on different shows. So I prepared I have a certain DJ profile that I have that most DJs I know they do not have. Okay. Because of the catalog, because of the CV and everything, I put everything together. Then I went to Jay's studio. I saw one of the guys, one of his management, Nigel, is a cool guy. I told him, Nigel, you know what? This is what's been happening. People, they think we work together. Then he said, do we not work together? I said, no. I mean, like, can I be part of you guys and stuff? Then he said, okay, Ja was coming from an international gig. He was at the airport. He said, no, let's rush to the airport. When you come back, then we'll discuss about this.
Okay.
Then when we're back, I gave him my profile. He said, we don't even need this here. They didn't even read my profile. What do I need to read? He said, okay, this was imminent. You were supposed to be here. We were supposed to tell you. We were supposed to approach you. We were supposed to come to you and tell you that we need you to join us. That was Nigel telling me that. So that you're already family. So I became part of MTM. I was the only DJ. The others were artists. And until it was dissolved for later.
Yes.
I've been there as a DJ. So
Okay.
I was on jazz gigs. There are gigs that I helped in putting up. I helped in putting up shows like the one you did for you did a show for a free show in Budiro for his fans, like a thank you show, something like that. I'm the one who organized that. Then other big shows like for his album launches and everything, I had a role that I did. Then also when he's recording, he calls me, what do you think of this song? Then I asked him, oh, okay, who's our target here? Is it a wedding? Is it a party song? Maybe it sounds like it should sound like this. It must sound like this, something like that. That's how I was involved at MTM.
Okay.
And that's how I got to be at MTM. Yeah.
So apart from then being able to share a stage with these big stars, what would you say are some of the lessons that you took away from working at MTM?
Okay, I did not know anything about production, so spending time with Tamuka, with Rodney, there are a few things that I picked, and also being asked to have a say on a song that's not yet released also taught me other things on how we should come up with a song, being a composer.
Okay.
Like today, I have artists that I help to compose their beats, their harmonies. If you want a song with DJM Club or whatever it is, it should sound like this. My words are change them to this or whatever. A lot like across board, different genres and everything.
Okay.
And I also learned administration on how to handle finances, on how to. But the biggest lesson was about branding. Because I used to drink a lot before I was a Christian. I used to drink a lot. Then the other time I had problems. Then we had to have a meeting whereby, do you know what? You are MTM. Wherever you are, you're carrying just name, not host name, you're carrying excuse name. You need to stop doing these things. Then the manager, Keen, he took time with me. He taught me on how to protect your brand. Not only the MTM brand, but my brand is IROQ. Yeah, so mostly it was more of branding, management of brand, business side of arts and something like close to that.
So you mentioned that you were drinking quite a lot.
Yeah.
What was the reason for your drinking? Was it just for fun, or you were trying to run away from something?
No, not even. I was too exposed to it because I used to. There's a club I used to play whereby I used to play from Monday to Sunday. I used to play every day. Okay. Whenever I wanted to take a break, I would, but I used to go there every day. So I was exposed to free drinkage. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I was to drink every day until it got into me, until I got addicted. Yeah. So
did you realize that you were addicted, or you got to see it, and when you were told, no, this is getting out of hand?
That what I always got told on Monday mornings. The calls, do you have your phone? Like waking up with 15 missed calls, 20 messages, are you okay? And stuff like that. I was like, hey, I don't really need to live like this. And you know what? It's not good for health. It's not good for the society anymore. Like you'll be a very, very, very bad example. I'm happy now that I finally left alcohol, and I can tell people, I can tell the upcoming how good it is that you can still be a good DJ without involving alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. So, I've always wanted to ask a person who drinks alcohol, because I don't drink alcohol. I've never drank alcohol. Is that real?
100%. So, I don't know if, alcohol gives you, I'm now marketing alcohol. Alcohol, like it pushes you to do things that you cannot do or drink. Like you would do other things whereby when you're sober, I cannot do this, but you've been told you did this last night. That's what alcohol does to people, and somehow because of I don't know what happens to your memory, but
So it's
no,
true.
you know what you'll be doing then, but you won't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, you won't remember. Yeah.
Because
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have had stories.
So your love for music production came from MTM.
Yeah. So apparently, I do not. I didn't indulge into production like 100% because okay, I got to be in production, I think, late for me to have to chase two parts, because I think my main what I should concentrate on is being a DJ rather than being a producer. That's what I think. So what I do is I help people make music sound the way it's supposed to sound.
Okay.
More than half of them, they're hits, and more than half of those people is the people you know that I help produce their music. I help them to make music sound the way it's supposed to sound.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't go sit on a computer and tell them, come, let's record, let's do that. No.
You just give them ideas. Would you mind sharing with us any of those songs? Or you signed an NDA?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Because most of them, they're big names. They're people, they're people winning awards and stuff. But there are other young kids who are coming through. There's a new kid I'm helping right now. It's Max Payne. You see him. He's dropping his new song, my man, what's his name? That's not good. Okay, it's coming out. So it's a very good song.
All right.
In a Chill Master.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Obviously.
the vibe is very good. So I'm helping the kid.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear.
Okay. And in 2023, you won Best Club DJ at the Hip Hop Awards, right? That means I think you have done a lot of hip hop sets and stuff. What's your take on Zim Hip Hop at this present moment?
All right. First things first. I won the Best Zim Dance or DJ in 2020. Then I won Best Afro DJ in 2021. Then I won the Changamire Best Hip Hop DJ in 2022. Then I won the Zim Hip Hop Awards in 2023. So it was imminent that's where we were going, because usually it's not easy for you to get recognized with the highest level of recognition without being known with the roots or whatever it is, like from the roots. You have to go through the stages. That's why I had to win other smaller awards. Yeah.
And that's why I had to win. Okay.
Yeah, because of the amount of work I was putting in every genre. So Zim Hip Hop, we hosted a lot of shows with Mashwede. And I was so much involved in hip hop. Why? Because I had my hand in having Holy, Ten Find His Way, Saint Flow. Yeah, I would say those two.
Okay.
The way when they started, I gave them an opportunity. I helped them do songs. I helped them do videos. I helped them find shows. I gave them a platform. I also did other things that even them, they'll be like, yeah, IROQ, like personal life. There's somewhere I put a hand.
All right.
Kuti music properly. So with that, the influence was seen not only by them, but the people also around them. I now started working with other artists. Other artists, I gave them corporate deals. Other artists, I gave them shows. But the main one was doing artist guests with Mashwede. Also did hip hop festivals whereby I would have more than 10 to 15 artists per show, and we did 4 of them in 2023. Then one of the organizers of the Zim Hip Hop said, I've been watching you doing a lot of work with these hip hop artists and so on and so forth. That's how I got to
be in the hip hop space.
Yeah.
So all of this you were doing it out of the goodness of your heart, or you were getting paid for it?
To be honest with you, what I get paid for mostly is DJing. But giving a hand to artists, especially like these young ones, my hip hop nations, just mukoma, I'm thinking of this. What do you think? Sometimes I don't even help them. I will direct them.
Okay.
You know, this person is good with this. Tell them, IROQ directed me here. Tell them, IROQ said you can assist me. This person is good with this. Or maybe someone is struggling with money for their videos. I'll go to, I will approach a certain company. Can you help us with this here? Will you have a mention in the song? Or maybe in the next song, we have part of your business shown in the video, something like that. So, yeah.
Okay. So who are your top 3 fighters in Zim hip hop?
I'm funny. I don't do this.
They put in every set you know kufana go buy the song abo.
Okay. Yeah, but it's tricky. Maybe if we had said 5, because
okay, let's do 5 then.
5, yeah. Musically, no doubt. Wellington, number 1.
You had to explain.
Musically, no doubt. Wellington. Saint Flow. Votes. For a lot of people like votes. Like votes is like a lot. Then we have Bling 4. And then we have Baga.
Okay. I see what you are doing there. I see what you did there. Wado balance. Kuspasa zone asara.
No, it's my opinion. Like it's not I'm not a regulatory board that what I say is supposed to go. It's just what I think.
But you are a DJ. Your opinion matters.
Yes, of course. And also when I play, I see the response from the people. You know, like why artists keep their songs played is the energy that comes from the fans.
Yes.
The moment I keep on pushing an artist and people they're not responding, there's nothing I can do. But I push an artist, and
people respond. Okay.
I will keep pushing them.
So what's your favorite genre of music to listen to when you're not working?
Okay. Secular. It's Afrobeats. Yeah, it's Afrobeats. Okay. But there is, because now here in Zim, a lot of cats they're doing Afrobeats. Even if you listen to Anoimba Dance of Dara, even if you listen to Japres, even you listen to even XQ and Enzo, there is a flair of Afrobeats. Can you get dance or something like that? When I wonder that's the sound they're doing right now, and everyone is vibing to it. Mostly that's what I listen to, because you go back to artists like Kawanda locally. Sound you is there. Okay. But angu ndri mota mangu ndri padeni so it's always gospel music, particularly from Scone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is also hip hop. When there is new music out, I always listen to it.
Oh, okay.
I will take time to listen to it so that I know where to play it, what to play it for.
So what does your typical day in the life of a DJ look like if you're not working? Like
I said before, being a DJ 100% in Zimbabwe is not very safe. It's not, because DJs are not recognized as much as artists are, as much as footballers are. Do you know, in South Africa, most DJs, they are bigger than artists. The ones who do vocals, they are not as big as Vanamapurisa, Vanakabza. They actually make artists bigger. Yeah, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around.
So you have to find other means. So I have a small business that I run. I'm not 100% hands-on because someone else will be doing it for me. Then
it's the way you're saying I have a small business that I run.
It's small.
And then exactly. I have a small business.
Yeah. Then I also do marketing and entertainment for Mashwede. I also do consultation for. If you see like how you're saying, most concerts I'm involved. Some of them you might not even see me on the flyer, but I'll be involved in the background.
Okay.
I help in doing the lineup, like the whole checklist of a concert. I get calls before artists are booked from Jamaica, from South Africa. Hey, we want to bring so and so. How do you go about it?
Okay.
So, we want to do this and that. How do you go about it? I have companies I work with, like big brands companies in energy, in communication.
Okay.
Who call me for their gigs. I help them organize their gigs. Sometimes I play, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
So it's all work that I do I can still work from home
Okay.
doing that. Then for Mashwede, I can go to the office. I can still work from home.
Okay.
Then I also have one part that I take seriously. That's very important in my life. Being an admin at church, I have to make sure that things are ran smoothly in the areas that I know.
Okay.
Like media side and other things that I know. I have to make sure, because when people come to church, they must see everything in place.
Usually in order.
So I make sure everything is done during the week. So if you put all that together, it's all work that can take my 8 to 5.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That is very true.
Yeah.
So when it comes to places that people go to, Mashwede is literally on top of the list, and it just became famous in Takavara Irwa. How did you get the Mashwede gig? Okay,
Mashwede is an experience, first of all. It's not a joint, it's an experience. We have people talking about Mashwede. The other time where we were flying to, I can't remember to where, then someone said, "Hi, do you know this guy is from Mashwede?" We had people talking about Mashwede. Mundegi.
Wow.
We have people talking about Mashwede in the UK, like the second consumers, like pertaining our brand. People who talk a lot about Mashwede, they're in the UK than they are in South Africa or in Zambia or wherever. UK, we have people in Australia, we have people in Dubai, we have people in South Africa, we have people in Zambia talking about Mashwede. So what happens in Mashwede, I grew up in the area where Mashwede is. But then most of my work, I did it uptown, until someone said, "You know what? You're always behind. You're always working behind with these big DJs and blah, blah, blah. Why don't you start something of your own?" But then when Mashwede started, they were already my boys there, DJ IROQ and Max.
Okay.
Then someone said, "No, you need to go a place like Mashwede and show them how much you have gathered in terms of experience, in terms of traction that you have, like in terms of the fan base that you have built. You need to show people that you have this." So these guys, they called me, IROQ and Max, they were the DJs. They said, "You know what, if you're not doing anything Sundays," no, they said, "Come, let's jam together." Because that time I was at Genib's joint, Dreams, but things were not going well with the management, so I was on, they suspended me. I thanked them for that. So
that was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, I went to Mashwede with these guys and I told them, "You know what, bro, I need to do something for you guys to show you how much I can make this place even better." It was big already, but I said I can make it even better. I can finesse it. So I told them I wanted to do a Sunday. They said, "Sunday is that's what I wanted to do." So I took Sunday. Then I gave them an idea. So we're going back and forth with these two guys and the owners. We need to do this. So my plan was, what happens in the US, in whatever other countries, they do have artists, they do have superstars. It's different from Zimbabwe, whereby most celebrities, they're artists. In other countries, baseball players, basketball players, everyone, they are celebrities. So you might have Chris Paul in a club. You might have a Michael Jordan coming to a club. They advertise Michael Jordan will be at our club. You can come and greet. But the only people that we had, what do we have? Mostly the artists. I gave them an idea. Let's have that. We have our joint is inside and outside. Let's have big cars parking outside. Let's have good-looking women just moving around the place, something like that. I said, "I don't think that thing will work." Then they went to SA. They saw the same thing that I was talking about. They said, "No, we saw a joint. Let's go together." Then we went back together. That was exactly what I was looking at. They said, "Take care of what you want from here and let's put it there." We took whatever we wanted. Then we started having sales going up every month, threefold. From 4 figures, we went to 5 figures in less than 3 months, and it was huge.
That was all your work.
It was. Yeah, it was most of the ideas, but we were working together. Yeah, working together, was back and forth. Then, because I'd promised them Sunday would be big. Now I started having Sunday sales. being bigger than all the other days combined.
Wow.
That's how I got to do all the other days now. That's how Mashwede became popular. And we do not have a policy whereby other clubs up there, whereby they'll be like, hey, up and they being up and they, but you know, everyone was mixing and mingling. They're having fun. We were having the uptown music in the ghetto, we're having whatever it is. People there would party Thursday to Friday uptown, but everyone would still come down there. And we made it the Sunday joint until it started spilling to other days.
Okay. And so far, you've been there for how long?
Since 2019.
And you're
the whole of COVID, I was there.
And you're still happy with that?
Yeah, I am. We did a lot. We did dance competitions. We did like one of the first shows we did in COVID. The time people were doing virtual shows, we did. That's the time I saw Holity and I gave him his first ever show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you also later came with Saint, we did the same and so on and so on. So we did the dance competitions. We're doing it. It was like sort of like giving back to the community, whereby we asked all the ghetto kids to have my dance competitions. We give them prizes and win. We did we together with Mashwede again. We did my revamp of basketball courts in the ghetto, like the Highland region, so on and so forth. Yeah, so we've done a lot in the 5 years.
Okay. So when it comes to DJing, you mentioned that DJs are not really well recognized, just like other countries.
Yeah.
Right. So when it comes to charging for a concert, when you send a red card, or most of the times you have to explain, no, I want this much.
Okay, if you see me explaining, that means you don't know who you're talking to.
Or you're okay.
It's just like when someone, you cannot request for Lamine Yamal in Dynamos and say, can Lamine Yamal come here? You have the club collapsing. No, I'm not saying Dynamos is small, but I'm saying
I get it.
Lamine Yamal is way up there. People who actually want to hire out me or come for consultation for whatever event, they already know who they're approaching.
Okay.
They're not moved by the small figures.
Oh, okay. Has the number by the small figures?
Yeah,
Was it always like that area, or it's because of the work that you have put in now?
Okay, I've had more than 50 concerts, and maybe a third of them they were in HICC, a third of them they were in stadiums in Harare.
Okay.
Most of them, in auditoriums. I have got to a point whereby everyone in entertainment would know IROQ. Okay. They know he delivers. They know if you go to him, if he doesn't have what we need, he knows the way to direct us.
To get it. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think anyone will be surprised if I tell them, would I charge this much or whatever it is. I've done a lot in the past, and I've also done radio as a producer.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on ZFM, on Z Experience on Sunday for Temba Mkanda for about 3 years. I also did TV presentation. For YTV.
Okay.
For the kids item, the one that we used to run in the afternoon on ZBC. I also did pretty much.
So you've really worked hard for this name that you have now.
I think I'm still working.
How's
to be up there. No. Working is good. It's not good.
What's the biggest amount you've received from DJing? You cannot tell. You may not tell us the exact amount, but maybe you're not gonna go above 10,000 or above 50,000 or above somewhere. Just give us a range.
Okay, because what happens is since I'm involved in the space from different angles, on some gigs I'm a consultant, some I'm a DJ, on some I bring PA system, because I also have my own PA system that I hire out on different events. I would say just being a DJ, just coming to play, I've been paid handsomely for the past 5 years by a certain company. It's a good 4-figure, 3 zeros.
Wow.
A good one.
For DJing for how long?
My set combined, because I'll be doing intervals. They have speeches, they have an artist, maybe 2 artists. Then I'll continue after everything else is done. Probably I would say at most 2 hours.
Wow. Then you get like your
3 zeros.
Wow. That's huge. That's huge. So what advice would you give to a young person who looks up to you and wants to become a DJ at some point? Is it a good thing
I'll be very honest, This is a very dangerous road to walk. DJs, they are exposed to a lot of harmful things. Like I said before, alcohol. DJs are exposed to they are loose men, they are also loose women. DJs, they are the ones who are exposed to that.
Okay.
People will come to bar, they are not all loose, they are not all of bad morals or something like that. But when you do have those people coming, it's DJ who are exposed the most. DJs are also vulnerable when it comes to payments. People don't want to pay DJs. People, they don't take DJs seriously like how other industries does. In the society also, you're also seen as someone who does not take their life seriously. And also getting proper equipment as a DJ is expensive. Trust me, I have high-end equipment, but it costed an arm and a leg. It's been a while. It took me so many years to get
what you have now.
But however, being a DJ, there's a lot of opportunities. Like if you start working with the corporates, you know a lot of people who might open other doors for you. You know a lot of people who might introduce you to other businesses. Yeah. Then you also get to be popular if it works for you. You also have to have privileges that comes with being popular.
Okay.
If you are someone who like things.
You're not
going to quarter, but you also have opportunity to get the things. But if you ask me if ever I'm going to have someone who I would want to be a DJ close to me, no, I don't. Because of the path I've been through. Yeah, the path I've been through. And now, because of technology, I have everyone who can afford a laptop and a DJ controller saying they're DJs. So there's a lot of competition for everyone who's starting now. And like for people who started way back, they already have links. They also have ways of doing it. So I wouldn't
advise anyone to be a DJ. It requires a lot of discipline,
hard work, like sleepless nights. Remember the other time I told you I was working from Monday to Sunday. I did that for close to 7 years. That's how good to have everything that I have, like all the links that I have now. Telling someone that, Shamal, you gotta work 7 days a week for 7 years, it's ridiculous.
And how many hours were you working?
The other time you'd play an hour, the other time you'd play close to 10 hours, because if you are alone that night, it means from the opening of the club
to the
until
closing.
It's closed, it's you.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So what happens then if your child wants to be a DJ?
Never. If they so wish to be a DJ, I would never let you think that. I would never let you think that. Okay, she could be in the space, but it's not a safe space, especially if you see. Okay, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying women they're disadvantaged, but if you see men struggling in this industry, how much more would it be for ladies?
For ladies.
Look how it is even in the music industry.
No, it's a men's world everywhere. That's reality actually. Yeah,
so letting my daughter be a DJ, and everyone else who's a DJ now, they should have something else they're doing. They should have something else. Whoever they do, not for my family, I won't want.
All right. Okay. So coming to your personal stuff before we close off the show, I love to keep my girlies on the loop when it comes on whether to say, we have a eligible bachelor or no, we are too late.
Way too late. Married. I have.
It's important to say I am happily married. Say.
Okay, if I say I'm married, if you say you're happily married, it also shows that you're expecting it not to be good.
Ah, you have a point. I get it.
I'm married. Marriage is a good thing already. So if you say you're happily married, it means that you got in there for a certain reason, but now you are happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm married. I have a family. I have kids. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And you are cruising nicely.
I'm a family man cruising nicely. And I'm very much a Christian. I respect God. I respect my family. I respect my church.
Ah, nice one. Nice one. So, is there anything else that we left out that you would want the world to know about this superstar DJ IROQ?
Okay, so be on the lookout. I have on the cards. A UK show, Australia show, and a Dubai show in 2025.
Nice.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask Goody, who's your inspiration when it comes to DJing? Is it black coffee?
Not really. So my uncle did a lot. Okay, I got to be to other corners that he did not wanted to be because maybe he did not have time or he did not. But he did a lot because I later found out that he was actually calling bigger DJs to engage me on their gigs. And he was telling me, Shamari, vakakudeedzaka usabvunze mari. Don't worry, I just want you to learn. While he was also getting me equipment. When I started getting paid, wapiwa mari, andapiwa wire, andapiwa 50. Okay, they pay 50 kuno. Butter 50, tingra moms, whatever. Then he goes to SA, he buys me equipment. To be honest with you, I was one of the first DJs. If ever you ask DJs who know, most of the equipment, the proper equipment DJs use, they see it
from
first.
You.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's the one who accommodates that I get that.
Okay.
I used to something. So he played a big role.
Okay.
To say someone else is my inspiration, I would like. He played a big role. But now there are other people who did very well. I have DJ Storm. I have to mention DJ Storm. He did a lot. He told me on how to mix in a club, to control the crowd. Him, DJ IROQ. Then we also have other DJs. We have other things that we learn from, like business side of DJing, event side of DJing. We have Dinosh, we have IROQ again. We have other DJs who taught us on how to be presentable as a DJ. We have D-Nice, we have Divine, Most Def. Then I also have to thank Tino Ponakatsenda for getting me the first ever job in a club when he got me to Cabana. She did well on that one. And most of these things, to be honest with you, is directly from whoever is creating the opportunity. I did not have a manager. Only at the time that I was with MTM that I had someone I had to ask things first on how they are done. But all these things I do on my own, and I have seen a lot of DJs saying, hey, I have a manager, blah, blah, blah. The space we are in Zimbabwe is not a lot of money for you to think you need to employ someone else, because the manager is an employee.
You need to pay them.
But you just need to work hard, push your brand.
Okay.
People will see you.
All right.
Yeah.
So your social media handles, where do people find you?
I'm on Instagram as DJ IROQ. At DJ IROQ. It's one word. Same as on Facebook, my official page is DJ space IROQ, IROQ. I'm also on Twitter is at DJ _ IROQ _. Then on TikTok, I'm also there as DJ IROQ, and yeah, pretty much everywhere it's DJ IROQ.
All right. So thank you so much for coming through, DJ IROQ.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Bernard. All right, so before we close, your memorable gig you've ever had?
Okay, I have had so many. I've shared stage with Ana Davido. I've shared stage with Diamond Platnumz, Jackie, Kofi Olomide. Like most, I'm involved in most international gigs that happen here. As a stage manager, as a DJ, or someone who works behind the scenes. Okay. But my most memorable show is when I had to put all those things together to make a show. When Mashwede did the Scorpion Kings live in Harare, I created that show. I was on top of things like in terms of ticketing, booking artists, clearing artists. I also had people who I was working with from the other end, but I did most of the work there.
Okay.
And it came out
perfectly, just as you imagined.
Just as I imagined.
Nice.
And it was, it's a show that most people today, they're saying it's one of the biggest shows that we have ever had, one of the most organized shows that we have ever had. And it could be a show of the year for 2024. I don't know, that's what people are saying. But
nice.
I'm happy with the work that I've done with Mashwede, and that's my most memorable show. However, I just played one song. But because I created the show, that's my most memorable show.
You had been running around and everything.
I learned a lot at that show that nobody can get from Norway unless you do the similar thing. Unless you go through the same path that we did to have that show. That's the only way of learning what I've learned and what I've got from the show. I learned big lessons.
Hopefully you are going to give us a bigger show again this year.
It's coming. Yeah.
All right. And ndakugara ndatara kuti is it happy birthday in advance? Right? Because your birthday is on the 29th, right? You said on the 29th of January. It's a January baby, this one. Next time. Next
29 January is my birthday.
Yeah, so please remember, 29, Mosendra DJ, my Eco Case, my Zia. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming through. And thanks to you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your love and support that you show us all the time. Keep it locked on to the All 7 YouTube channel, because it's the best there is in the country. Okay? I said it. Thank you and goodbye. See you next time.